We're back doing one thing and one thing only.
Killing Nazis.
I am Tom, and this is Wolfenstein, the new Colossus, made by Machine Games, who is taking us back to a simpler time. Back when it was okay to display a swastika in your video games and makes Jewish jokes about it. A better time indeed, wouldn't you think? Anyway, Wolfenstein the New Colossus is a sequel to Wolfenstein the New Order, in which you also despicably kill a ton of Nazis while playing as BJ Blazkowicz. But before I start explaining everything, let's dive in. The people over at Machine Games took one design choice to heart. You don't have to be innovative if you add a humongous amount of polish to what you already make. It's the same design policy Blizzard has with its games nowadays. Wolfenstein is in no way innovating in the game industry, but they have polished this gameplay and overall experience so much that it plays flawlessly and so incredibly fluid. I wish every game nowadays had this level of detail in the way it played. And that is also where we'll get 90% of your enjoyment from the new Colossus from. The gameplay, the shooting, the burning, the slicing every damn Nazi up in this place, till the point where it no longer becomes fun. And after my time playing it, it is still fun. But now I hear you think, Tom, where's the other 10% of your enjoyment coming from? Well, excellent question, viewer. You are very sharp on your observation and mathematical skills. Well, maybe it's just me, but I like the characters and the story. It's not complicated at all, but everyone has their own quirks and personalities that just work so well together. Like Horton, who just hits the right amount of crazy and nationalist, but still remains relatable when you think about it for 2 seconds.
And the greedy money men of Wall Street who was itching to send the children of the proletariat off to die in foreign lands so that they could be filling their coffers. It weren't their sons bleeding on the beaches.
You also have your character BJ Blazkowicz and his wife Anya. BJ being the Nazi killing machine with sometimes a warm heart for the ones you love, and Anya being the complete opposite, always being kind and warm, but also sometimes being a complete Nazi killing machine. It works incredibly well together and makes it easy to enjoy the single player campaign all the better. But it is not only the characters you know that work well, it is also the worlds that are built around you that are crafted to completion. Sometimes you will find yourself walking along the streets while all of a sudden 2 KKK members and a German officer start talking to each other about German etiquette. Other times you will find yourself standing still in a destroyed house looking at the gorgeous scenery. Like I just said, the entire game has been crafted to completion and polished so hard, it is unbelievable. However, also like I said, there's no innovation here. You have your upgrade parts, your collectibles, you have your side quests that will have you play the same levels over, but with a bit different objectives. Nothing new, but with an insane amount of polish that will make you enjoy playing it. There are only 2 problems I have with the new Wolfenstein, and that is simply that there's not enough content in it. I've completed the story and half of the assassination side quests in about 9 hours. Granted, those were 9 highly enjoyable hours, but I still think that it's a bit overpriced. You could argue that this is a game you would not mind playing twice, and a bit slower on the second time to take in all the scenery and collect all the collectibles, so you could make it up to 20 hours. And I still think that's a fair statement. However, I'm sure that a lot of people will not be satisfied with a 20-hour game for $60. And to that, I can't make a solid counter argument. However, my second negative ties in with the first one and adds a bit to it. And that is that the main story ends quite abruptly. Nowhere near the same level of say Deus Ex Mankind Divided, where it just ends mid-mission like that. But still, here it does feel like they took out the last part, or they ran out of funds to make a grand ending. Or could it be that they cut it out to sell it to us on a later date, say with a season pass? Sigh. Well, at least there are no microtransactions, so that's still a plus. I'm taking it. I have so many mixed feelings right now. On the one hand, I love the game. It is a blast to play and experience, with so many great moments during the 8-hour campaign, with so many Nazis to kill, so many memorable characters to talk to, and even Hitler is in it. However, the fact that the ending left me with a bad taste in my mouth, and the fact that it only lasted 8 hours, leads me to say that you should wait for a sale. The game is amazing to play and is most certainly worth your time, but at $60, it is not worth the money.